Welcome to my channel Young and the Restless Official, where you can get news about. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow, and I am your buddy. Now let's get started. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates tease Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziade, has a tough decision to make after Lily Winters, Crystal Kahlo, returns unexpectedly. She walked right in on a family meal with Daniel, Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, and Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien, carrying a bag of groceries and soon delivers an ultimatum. The Young and the Restless spoilers, her or me, who's it going to be? A co-parent dinner with a child is not that big of a deal, but Lily could tell it was much more than that. Heather acted way too cozy with Daniel. Lily finds out from Devon Hamilton Winters, Bryton James, that Heather has been staying in Daniel's place since shortly after she left. She's not thrilled her brother didn't give her a heads up. It doesn't take a lot of imagination to realize that Heather took advantage of Lily's absence to move in on Daniel. On the other hand, he allowed her to. The least he could do is be a man and own up to it, and she gets him alone and gives him an ultimatum. Who does he want, her or Heather? And none of this being torn stuff is allowed. If Heather leaves, she'll stay, but if she doesn't, Lily leaves. Why? And our spoilers, Lily Winters feels betrayed and hurt. In a way, Lily feels betrayed and hurt not only by Daniel, but by Devon, for not telling her what he knew about Heather and Daniel. He didn't want to increase her anxiety. It was already a very anxiety-producing trip helping Maddie Ashby, Lexi Stevenson, when a fire threatened her school and Lily went to help. It hasn't been the first time that she's been betrayed by Daniel. He cheated on her when they were just teenagers, plus he'd gotten into drugs. Lily would have rather, considering her and Daniel's history, known from Devon that Heather was back and moving in on him. Perhaps she could have contacted him more often. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Daniel Romalotti must choose. Daniel must choose between Heather and Lily, and it's a difficult choice with Lucy being happy her parents are together. But the problem is, they're not together, they're just living in the same apartment with Lucy. His dad Danny Romalotti, Michael Damian, was living there as well, but he's getting ready to head back out on the road. Lily doesn't know about Danny having been there as well. When he was, things were a little less awkward. Now it's just Heather and him and Lucy, and Lily went and stayed at the GCAC until Heather leaves. Daniel is indeed torn. The bustling streets of Genoa City felt unusually tense as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the high-stakes drama that was about to unfold. Inside the chic confines of Chancellor Industries, Daniel Romalotti was grappling with a dilemma that would ripple through his life and those around him. The office was dimly lit, the warm glow from the desk lamp creating a pool of light around Daniel as he stared at the files in front of him. The weight of his decision was palpable, his brow furrowed as he considered the potential consequences of his next move. His business was thriving, but a looming opportunity threatened to shift everything he had worked for. His phone buzzed, the screen illuminating with Lily Winters' name. Taking a deep breath, Daniel swiped to answer, his heart racing. Lily, the formidable CEO of Chancellor Industries, had been his ally and partner in the company. But their relationship was more than just professional, it was personal, a complex web of past connections and unresolved tensions. "Hey, Lily," Daniel said, trying to keep his voice steady. "Daniel, we need to talk," Lily replied, her tone serious. "I'm at the office, and we need to discuss something important. It can't wait." The urgency in her voice was unmistakable. Daniel glanced at the clock, realizing that this conversation would have to be the centerpiece of his evening. He quickly gathered his papers and headed to the Chancellor Industries headquarters. When Daniel arrived, the office was eerily quiet, the typical hum of activity replaced by an oppressive silence. Lily stood by her desk, her posture rigid, her face a mask of determination. The sight of her only added to the weight of Daniel's burden. "Daniel, thanks for coming," Lily said as he entered. "We have a lot to discuss." Daniel nodded, taking a seat across from her. "I'm all ears. What's going on?" Lily took a deep breath, her eyes locking onto his with a mix of concern and resolve. "I've been offered a lucrative deal from an international conglomerate. It's a chance to expand Chancellor Industries globally, but it requires a significant shift in our current operations. The problem is, it involves a potential merger with a rival company." Daniel's eyes widened. The implications were enormous. A merger with a rival could either propel Chancellor Industries to new heights or tear it apart. It was a gamble with high stakes. "What does this mean for us?" Daniel asked, trying to keep his voice calm. "It means we have a choice to make," Lily said, her gaze never wavering. "I need your support in this decision, but there's a catch. If we go through with this merger, it will change everything: our roles, our partnership, and our future." Daniel leaned back in his chair, feeling the gravity of the situation. "And what if we don't? If we decline, we risk missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity," Lily replied. "But it also means maintaining the current trajectory, which is safe but limited in scope." The silence that followed was heavy. Daniel's mind raced, weighing the potential benefits against the risks. His business instincts told him that the merger could be a game-changer, but the personal and professional ramifications were equally daunting. "I understand the stakes," Daniel said finally. "But I need to know more about what this merger entails. How will it affect our current structure, and what are the long-term impacts?" Lily nodded, appreciating his thoroughness. "I've been working with consultants to draft a proposal. It includes a detailed analysis of the merger's potential impact on our operations and market position. I'll have the full report ready for you by tomorrow morning." Daniel took a deep breath, nodding in agreement. "All right, I'll review the proposal. But Lily, I have to ask, what's your ultimate goal here? Is this about the company's growth or something more personal?" Lily's expression softened, a hint of vulnerability showing through her professional facade. "It's about both. I want Chancellor Industries to thrive, but I also want us to succeed in our respective roles. This decision could redefine our future together, and I need to know if we're on the same page." The personal undertone of her words was not lost on Daniel. Their partnership had always been fraught with emotional undercurrents, and this decision would undoubtedly test their relationship. He knew that whatever choice he made, it would not only impact the company but also their personal lives. "I appreciate your honesty, Lily," Daniel said, his voice steady. "I'll take the time to go through the proposal and think about what's best for both the company and us."